Alright, we are in round 4. We are off to a good start. Let's hope the pairings continue to favor us and the draws are good. We beat, what did we beat? We beat Blue Red Delver, which can be dicey. We had a strong start. Game 1, it's so long ago now actually because that was a quick round that I'm like already forgetting. In Game 2, we just like had some like wacky, like fucking invocation dim shit going on. I was a little bit worried for a minute because like we were kind of open to burn, and we had been hit a couple times by their Delver, but we got there. And then beat Sneak and Show and Grixis Delver. So not like Gimme's Blue Red Delver is also a little bit tighter than the other Delvers just because they can burn you out. And Snake and Show is 50-50. So we haven't gotten especially lucky with the pairings, but we've had some good draws, got what we needed. Let's keep it up. What are we up against? Stefano Faints. I think this person like streams and they're on like a 4-color deck list, which means I'm like kind of worried about the sideboard. I was looking at streams earlier and they have a whatever, I'm not gonna look it up. I know what he's on. He's on a 4-color deck. So I'm worried about his sideboard more than like it's important that we get game 1 because we could easily lose a sideboard game here to a Notion Thief, or I think they're on Pernicious Deed as well. They probably only evolved, so that's something to be concerned about. I'm gonna see if I can find this list though. Right, is that Strifo? Wait, Stefano Faints, maybe it's someone else. Oh, well, this is the boat we're in, I suppose. Maybe, yeah, I think maybe I'm thinking of some Stefano. Miracles. Oh, well, let's hope they're selling miracles, then. That's even better. If they are on miracles, I actually don't want to like walk in a Zenith into a Terminus. I don't want to like. I don't want them to be able to get value out of their Terminuses. I want at least to be able to cycle. I'm also not especially worried about like having these in hand. I'd rather be able to cast stuff next turn. I think I'm going to start with blue. All right. All right. Okay, the best we're going to get from this is a land to put us out of so against like a black deck, you would want to crack the fetch first. If the Zenith resolves, we want to be able to make sure that we get priority, but I don't think they're going to be able to like brainstorm. And like we might want to save that shuffle effect if this gets countered. Oh, okay. Force of Will. All right. All right. Well, it was good that we got out of Spell Pierce range. All right. So we're gonna crack and hope there's another Enchantress somewhere in the next 3. Statistically, we should be fine. Like Wish would also get us there. Wish, Zenith, Argothian, Presence, Invocation are all fine. Invocation would need a Ground Seal or a Abundant Growth at this point. They could be on back to basics. There's no real reason to. We got the blue. We don't really need the black. Let's make sure the back to basics gets turned off. Alright, well that's not good. We're going to hit our land drop. We're going to see 2 new cards next turn, and now Invocation is on, so let's hope the next 2 cards are better than the last 3. I don't like being this threat light. It's good that they tapped out. That means just Force of Will's on. 2 cards. Come on, Invocation. Presence. Alright, good enough. Alright. Come on, no Force of Will. You already had 1. That's all you're allowed. God damn it. Alright, well, Replenish is on. So our outs continue to increase. Should stop drawing Force of Wills, though. 2 left. 2 left in the deck. The now counter spell's on. Still. Got a limited number of outs. Alright. For fuck's sake. This is ridiculous. We've seen a lot of cards and only 2 Enchantresses. We've got like 20 threats, and we've seen 2 out of 15 cards have been threats. That's bullshit. Alright, we're gonna play the grass to slow them down. This resolves or it doesn't. I can't believe how hard we fucking whiffed here. Like, we had a Guile and a fetch land and we just drew nothing. And he had the double force. Ponder Council's Judgment. Is that lethal? Probably. Yeah, it's definitely lethal. Okay. Maybe the cancel judgments for next year. Okay, well there's a random card on top after all of that. Well, they probably just have another Force of Will in hand. It's a random card, so... Let us have it. Is that because they've got a Council's Judgment? I mean, we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. That's 3 attackers, 1 spell. That's 3, 5, 6, 7. That's not lethal. If they have a judgment, we're kind of just dead anyway, actually. So we might as well try to draw out of this. And I don't know, maybe we should be aiming for an Emrakul. I'm not sure. I guess there's no harm in it. I've got enough gas that if we were to draw out. So next upkeep. Yeah, if they have a judgment, we're just dead. I mean, which, like, they probably do, right? They're drawing a million cards. But I don't think Cupping Grass would have saved us. Let them play their thing. Teferi. They went to Teferi. I don't know why he's playing around. Is that lethal? That's not lethal, is it? Wait, is that lethal? Right. So we definitely need to, like, scry here after we draw so that we get one deeper. And then, I don't know, Doomwake. But I don't think it's a random card on top, is it? Well, let's hope that somehow they didn't draw another Force of Will and they don't have a 2 on top. Doesn't seem very likely, does it? Yeah, I suppose. No, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, if they've got the counter here, we'll have the grass next turn. But having the other is probably good. We kind of need to go off anyway. Because even if we had like 4 grasses, I mean, we could chop block. Yeah, I guess that's relevant. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 3 grasses, but we need the mana. If they don't have the counter. I guess we should just hurry up because they probably have the counter and it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. So the plan for game 2 is to draw better. So part of that confinement comes out. If they're on the draw, at least 2 grasses can come out. Chokes can come in, and the Eye of Chaos can come in. Let's see, what else? What else? I think I definitely want one, or no, I want the Knight of Autumn rather than the Pride Mage, because like if Counterbalance stops Wish, it's gonna stop Pride Mage anyway. But like if there's a 3 on top, then we can't cast the Knight of Autumn we just wished for. So like some people bring in Gaddock, you could. I'm not sure they're on the version it's especially strong against. Like it stops Jace, Terminus, and Force of Will. But you also like don't want to like you've already got a lot of threats, and sometimes you lose because like you don't have the ability to play enough spells, and so like you enter a mana bottleneck, and they are able to stall you that way. I think like this is fine. Turn 1 Guile, turn 2 Enchantress, or turn 2 Ground Seal, then Argothian into Grass. I mean, it's pretty good. And fetches for the Guile. That didn't help us last time. But I don't know, we could turn 2 Argothian depending on how their turn goes. Yeah, like they can't Terminus this if it's a basic island, so might as well Argothian here. Let's get in the Eye of Chaos, I think. I've got another fetch, and I kind of don't want to. I want to have 2 basic forests so that like if they do have back to basics, it's not gonna like do much to me. And the other thing is like I still want to like be able to draw into choke. I'd rather get my blue mana from an Abundant Growth or a Utopia Sprawl. I'm gonna go ahead and get a Savannah, I suppose. I didn't want to draw those like lands, so I was clearing out with the shuffle effect. We'll draw another card off. Okay, that's even better. So we'll Abundant Growth rather than Elephant Grass. It's an extra card, and also we might need that grass later. Sure. We've already drawn 4. I guess 2 cards. Alright. Already got the land. Would we rather in the Eye of Chaos or Zenith first? I think we'd rather Zenith first. I guess it also increases our threat density because it moves a Argothian away from the bottom. Sure. One, two, three. Definitely want the replenish, but I don't need it yet. I guess I don't really need any of these yet. Let's lead off with the let's lead off with the choke. So I think the play is to In the Eye of Chaos and then Estrud's Invocation, copying Ground Seal. Because that way they can't counter the Invocation. And the Eye of Chaos also affects Disenchant, which they could still forward, but we will have gotten some use out of it by making them tap out. Sure. They did bring in Containment Priest. That's funny. I mean, it really only affects the 2 cards, of course. I can understand it, I suppose, but is there any reason not to just play the Argothian right now? Got another Wish coming up, right? I guess I can play the Teague now, and that'll also help us by shutting off Jace's, because that could be one way for them to stabilize. The other would be counterbalance, but we already have the Knight, so I'm not too worried about that. So I'm just going to get it here. Well, I guess that shuts off Replenish. I don't care about it shut off Zenith, obviously, because of the Containment Priest. So Replenish would be the only card it would affect right now. What are you targeting? Ground Seal. Okay. Presumably one of the copy ones, yeah. That's annoying, but it's card advantage. Should I do this? Should I block? I mean, I don't really care. I mean, I guess why not? Do we attack into the Snapcaster? I don't see any reason to. Oh, I still have the ability to draw a card. Nice. Whatever, green. Sure. Oh, we just don't want that choke. We don't need this grass. Alright, we actually need to get rid of our own Gaddock. Alright. Let's hope they have an ambush viper. It's a little embarrassing, but I guess we needed the Krakus eventually anyway. Well, we didn't need it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Alright. I'm probably just going to copy the overhand and get rid of the counterbalance, so... Alright, actually, let's use the Krakus. It's not doing anything else. Alright, we need to think about time now. Time. So at this point, we just need the wish. Are we down? Oh, 2 wishes. Okay. I thought we were down 3 wishes coming in. Alright. I guess we need the, yeah, maybe we should have played the Sanctum last turn, actually. Because we need both the shuffle and the, should I just draw the extra card? No. Alright. This is embarrassing. Alright, let's attack. Bounce. Replenish. I just want to go off here, to be honest. Right. Okay, let's go. Anytime you want to concede, it's fine by me. Doesn't matter. Ugh. Everywhere. No. 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 Alright. We do need to play quick. Game 3. Man. Vacation takes so long. If they're on the play, you can take out a Wild Growth, because, like, you can't raise them to counterspell anymore. Might be better to, like, have the Gaddock. Especially since we know, like, they've got Containment Priest. So, like, he does even less collateral damage. I don't know. Actually, maybe it would be right to bring in the second grass over the Wild Growth. Because, like, I'm a little bit more worried about the Mentor stuff, but if I was them, I'd probably, like, aim for stalling me out. Now, whether to lead with the Presence or the Choke. I think it's better to lead with the Choke, because, like, if I lead with the Presence and they untap, they can just disenchant it. It hasn't done anything. But the Choke, like, is at least cost them a mana. So I think I'm going to do that. And if they spell Pierce, it doesn't matter. Counterbalance is annoying. Alright. They are going in blind. Hopefully they don't have a Brainstorm. Hopefully. They'll probably shuffle just to try to get the free counter, which, like, has a, like, reasonably high, and by that I mean like 25 to 30% chance of happening. We still get the card, or one card. I'd rather have the other card as well. And the mana fixing wouldn't be bad either. Alright. That's a Sanctum's a good draw here. Presence into Doomwake probably is the line. And they can Swords it or Judgment, it doesn't matter. I too. Alright, I'm with you, fellers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double Presence. I'm gonna do that. Seems good to me. Unless they've got a 3 on top. Oof. Rough. Still. Well, you can't hit them both, unless you have another disenchant. Alright, Choke to Doomwake? We'll see what we draw, of course. Let's lead off with the Choke, see if we want to get this drop or not. Could be relevant. Not using it. You got it? He's got it. Alright. Oh, wait, we don't need to get the island. What am I thinking? We've got abundant growth. We don't need no stinking islands. I think I'm going to end the Eye of Chaos first, then do my... I don't know. Dimwake puts a clock on it. They only got one card in hand. I think maybe I like that. Especially because it uses all my mana. It's less likely to be hit by counterbalance. Oh man, Caselli Pride Mage is really good here. Let's shut off Force of Will. We've actually got plenty of time now. So play the Pride Mage. Let's see. If we played a land in Zenith, we'd have 1 mana left, so we might as well just like burn it, because then we can Guile and blow up this motherfucker. Alright. Alright. Given the circumstances, that's pretty good. Let's attack first. Man, Pride Mage was so good there. It killed a Jace and a counterbalance. That's fucking savage. Let's get the 1 free card first. Then we Zenith. Wait, what am I doing? Ugh. Access 2, right? Alright. Do we want to get Gaddock, actually? We don't want to get anything, actually. So we can just choose to fail the search, and then we don't exile something. We are gonna wanna... I guess that shuffled it? Balls. Let's get a fetch land in there, because we don't want to brick this turn. Ugh. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. What is this tap for, though? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Actually, that's enough. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17. We'll just go for it. Have the counter or don't. What's that? It's 16. Wait, that's too many, right? Yeah, I miscounted. I should have put the ground seal on top though, and then Living Wish. There's no reason not to, because then I'm a card deeper in case he did have the counter. I'm playing a little bit sloppy because, like, you know, time. Okay. Got there despite bricking real hard game one. It is a very favorable matchup, but like it can be rough if you lose. Like if your deck craps out game one, because game two it's not as favorable because those like Swords Splash cards become disenchants, which are far better against us. I didn't record from last round. What was it? Delver. I did get Snake and Show. We 2-0'd the Delver. Flyer, right? And then Miracles 2-1. As you can see, we have a lot of experience against Miracles, and that's pretty right. It's about 2/3 in our favor, a little bit more. So it often goes to game 3, but we usually get it. I don't know yet whether Invocation helps, especially in that matchup. I did lose one because like I had the Invocations. I had like a double Invocation start, and I just never drew anything. Like I never drew any cantrips or enchantresses. So that was rough. But I don't know, like it is mostly just an extra threat. It doesn't get around much that they play unless they're on Canonist, which isn't common. It's obviously like its abilities with grass and O-Rain aren't that important because like O-Rain, like you can't bring it out, but it's like it can be iffy because like until they play one of those problem permanents, it doesn't do anything, and like they can, especially if they're on like the accumulated knowledge predict shit, they can just like draw tons of cards before they play anything that's worth hitting with O-Rain, and by then they've got all the counters anyway. So, all right, I will see you guys in round.